Hello everybody and welcome to round 27 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Getting ever so close to that 30 race mark. We're only 27, 20, yeah. It's what, 4 races after, or 3 races after this. So things are tightening up. We come in here 4th in the points, only 214 back. David Reagan still leads by 25 over Biffle. Carl Edwards, he's 36 back. And then obviously, like I said, we're 4th, so 50 laps. Let's see what we got. I believe the difficulty's at 101. I can't remember. I just did a resume race weekend going into this recording, so you'll probably know better than I would based on the intro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are loose. And we are in between the two guys we are trying to beat with the guy who's the point leader right behind us. So at this moment, we are not in any way, shape, or form in a position to really gain any points on any of them. Well, not a lot anyway. Caution's out already. Oh, that was fast. Well, this is going to work out, I guess, because we were on the cusp of not making it on fuel. So the caution should make it where we can go the distance, but do we want to chance that? It's a good question. We'll probably get a couple cautions, so we probably could make it. But they might not pit on the... Oh, they're pitting. Well, Clausen's pitting, so that... Like, Biffle, what'd you do? Did you brake? What's going on with you? If they're pitting, we might as well. Biffle's just having a mental breakdown over here. Yeah, they're pitting, so we might as well. But we're not going to take tires. What's the speed limit? Is it 45 or 55? It's got to be 55. Yeah, because Carl Edwards is flying up on me. I've been so trying to figure out speed and all that crap. I hope I didn't miss my pit stall. I know some of these tracks do weird things. Yeah, see? We qualified 3rd and we're back here, so I was starting to get worried. Just a little dab will do. Whoa. That was close. Thank God we had some awareness there. The 4, so Robert Richardson's going to be ahead of us out here. So how many cars? Reagan, Biffle, Kanan, and Richardson stayed out. Reagan and Biffle staying out, if they have to pit under green, or even if they pit under the next caution, that's huge. That would give the point lead back to Edwards. We're 178 behind him, which we can make up. I'm pretty comfortable with that gap at this point in the season, so let's take a look at the replay and we'll come back for the green flag. So caution number 1, we're going to watch this in real time. I saw who was out, so we're going to follow Brad here. And they're scattered all about. Oh, I see what it is. Oh! Wow. Oh, he got Dario and David Stremme. That was a hard hit. Alright, so we're going to slow it down. Look right there. Curtis goes to go under Derek Cope. Derek, I guess, didn't see him. So they touch. And then eventually Curtis's car gives out. He goes sliding. Derek's going to go sliding. Watch this. Boom. And then the 3 of them slap, and slap right into the wall, and it's not even done there. because here comes Dario. He doesn't, I guess, see that they're sliding down that low. And then, bang, right there, he's going to tag Stremme. Stremme doesn't get nearly as bad a hit as the others did. That was wicked. This is going to be the last view. We're on board with Steve Wallace. Watch this. He sees Curtis dive. And then right in front of him. Alright, so we're entering 3 and 4, getting ready for the green flag. We have Brad Baker, Dario Franchitti, Derek Cope, and Curtis Davis all out of the race. This series actually just kicked off a couple days ago, so I've been able to see a couple of the comments. I'm really pleased with the initial start with the trucks and the Nationwide Cup Series is coming up. And I know one of the comments someone was mentioning about Dario Franchitti. So sorry this is a couple months late to your response verbally over the microphone, but yeah, Dario unfortunately is out of this race. Let's see, so we got the green here. Taking it easy because these tires are still cold. Never really got a chance to warm up. There we go, we got a good run down the back stretch. We're going to catch Robert here. We come in here on a 6-win race, or a 6-race win streak. So hopefully, ooh, Kane looked like he was starting to ride Reagan a little bit there and get him loose. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Because right now we're only going to gain points on Carl. Gotta be so careful getting back on the throttle. It's gonna hurt us. It's just so loose. And if I tighten it any, as the tires wear, the car goes to junk. It's only good for a couple laps. So we just had to kind of let it be, but that is not a sight I want to see. 2 of my 3 competitors for the championship ahead of me. But there wouldn't be any drama if we weren't losing points occasionally, I guess. Ooh, a little bit loose there. No, not David Reagan to the lead. Where's Carl? Carl's in 10th, so he's one spot at a time is how we got to approach this championship. We got to just, you know, we picked off 6th and 5th, or excuse me, 5th and 4th last race. So now we gotta now we're gonna go for 3rd. Fortunately, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st are all neck and neck. So if we get 1, we're not far behind the others. Wow, we sent it in a little bit deeper that time. Had to get out of it a little bit more in the center. It's off of turn 2 is where it feels the worst. And I remember when I was younger, we're going back 18 years, something like that. Excuse me, I remember Michigan and California, off of turn 2 especially. I just couldn't seem to grasp the concept of getting on the throttle slower. I'd always just kind of mat it off that turn. And like 6-7 laps in, I'd always just spin it out on fresh tires. Now I kind of have a better idea of you can't just mat it out of the turn. You gotta, you know, take it easy. Ooh, a little bit free there. Ooh, a little bit more free. Wow, we're like sliding up to the wall.
Still there.
That cost us a spot. Didn't think we were on top there, but Richardson was reacting like we were. I was just going to try to get some draft to slingshot him, and that didn't work. But we're going to hang on his outside at least. Edwards has dropped back to 12th now. Now these guys, I'm pretty certain they're going to have to pit. Well, they might have to pit, I should say. But I'm hoping they do anyway. If they do, Edwards is back in 12th. If he falls back anymore, wow, we'd actually be in amazing shape. Because if only 5 cars have to pit, the odds are they're going to finish back in the, you know, low 30s. So wouldn't that be something? Literally every race since we've got that win at Gateway, something has happened to the people ahead of us in the points. Alright, no damage. It's just feeling really free off of 4. I don't remember it being this loose off the exit of turn 4. It is a different version of California, so that could play a factor. I should one of these days go look in the I&I files and see what the grip levels are comparing like a day and night, just to see if there is that big of a difference, because I do feel it. So I can't imagine it doesn't feel like it's a lot. It's just subtle. 37 to go. We're still hanging with them, but we're just not there to pass. Ooh, a little bit free. This is right around the time. Yeah, 14. Yeah. It starts to kind of tighten up a little bit, but at least it did in the spring. Again, that's unfortunately a race that we don't have on the channel. Reagan just can't seem to get moving. He keeps dipping, but nothing's happening. Let's get an Edwards update. What is going on with Carl Edwards? He's in 21st. So if he finishes 21st, well, this is all hypothetical. There's 36 laps to go, coming up on 35, so a lot can change, but let's just say he finishes there. And these cats up ahead of us can't make it. Their side-by-side racing's really helped us catch up. But if they can't make it, they gotta pit. They finish low 30s. Edwards finishes low teens, maybe mid 20s. We're in good shape. And he's back up to 20th. They're probably just in a pack and just kind of conveyor belting amongst themselves. Whoa, where did Richardson come from? I hope touching the wall didn't slow us down any, like it does at Talladega or something like that. I still don't understand that. It says no damage, but we're slow. Alright, well, we're up to these guys, so we might be able to do something. Yeah, Casey, go side by side. I'll push you. I gotta run. Back off so we don't get too loose in the turn. But yeah, I'll push Casey Kane to the front. I have no problem doing that, because then he can pass both these cars. Reagan's going to try to make this pass happen on the outside for the lead, it looks like. I think I'm going to work with Kane. He's my manufacturer teammate anyway. Reagan goes super high. Ooh. Little free there. We're okay. Gonna just take my normal approach into the turn. We haven't been trying the very bottom, but I know that I mean, I'm kind of loose up here on the top, so I don't imagine it's going to get any tighter running the bottom.
39, A6, 7.
If anything, I feel like it would make it worse. Decent run out of 2. Yeah, when they single file out, we can't keep up with them, but it's... Do I want to keep trying to help Casey? Or do I want to just get past him and try to get to the front here? I'm okay with being patient only because I know they got a pit. And trying to help Casey get past him because I know if we could put some more distance, we'll be in better shape. So we'll see what happens. Oh man, we got a good run. Maybe we'll pass him. Robert Richardson's making a... Is that... Yeah, it's Robert still.
Inside.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Clear, clear. Still there. Clear,
What the heck were they
clear.
doing?
All around, all clear. Inside. Clear.
Started getting on the brakes and the thing started climbing the hill.
Still there. 40.
What was with that?
Clear, clear.
Reagan and Biffle both just like went right up towards the top. We're gonna have to try to force this thing to stick on the bottom there.
Clear.
Doesn't really work though. That was interesting to say the least.
Inside, inside.
Unless they were trying to pit and they couldn't, so they defaulted to go to the outside.
Still there.
I mean, I know it's going to be close on fuel. I really think those 5 are going to have to pit.
Inside, inside.
And we were kind of in the catbird seat to
Stay high.
capitalize on that with, you know, taking over the lead. If that ended up being the case. Wow, this feels really good up here. I can actually stay in the throttle.
Clear all around, all clear.
We're going to get a good run on Greg down the backstretch.
Stay high. Still there.
I start to get on the throttle in the center there, and I start to creep up on it, but then it starts to feel really floaty. And I know I'm going to lose it coming off the turn, so I have to kind of let out of it, but
39, 437.
we
Inside.
get it under Kyle.
Clear, clear.
No. Whoa, Reagan.
Be 3 wide.
Thank you.
Inside.
He just gave us a huge boost of momentum to get past those guys. Well, not necessarily a huge boost of momentum to us
Clear all
directly,
around, all clear.
but he took away a lot of their momentum. Alright, so these 2 guys, not really worried with those 2 finish.
Good work.
Casey, he's been in the top 10 and top 5 quite a bit this season. 11 top 5s, 20 top 10s.
Clear, clear. Still there.
So if anybody up here is deserving of a win, it's definitely Casey. Robert would be a Cinderella story for him. He hasn't had much of a season to write home about. Only 2 top 10s and a single top 5. I wanted to stay low to hold off Reagan, but
Stay high.
if I had tried to pin that down, I feel like it would have gone
Clear.
sideways on us.
39, 597. Be smooth. Be smart. Hold it by.
I drove in too deep. We should be alright though. We should be able to keep Reagan under us and behind us. I know I'm going to have to pass Casey on the outside. Because trying to pass even Biffle,
Inside.
we weren't able to get it to stick on the bottom to pass him.
Clear,
Whoa.
clear.
Alright, so the outside in 3 and 4, we just got to be a little bit more careful. Turns 1 and 2 though,
39.
it's sticking. Did we lead that? No, we
Still
didn't.
there. Clear, clear.
I drove in too
Side,
deep.
side, mark. Still there.
Well, that might actually work.
Clear, clear. Side,
No.
side. Still there.
Oh my gosh. I was watching Casey's car too much in the mirror, and I missed my entry. I'm going to drive it a little bit lower to block those guys behind me so we can get a clean run at Casey and David. We got a slow car up ahead. That's Stremmy, it looks like. Yeah. I really thought about trying to go in the middle, but I also saw Robert behind us, so. I'm going to try to match up with Casey here to get us both past Reagan, push him back to third. Thought we were about to go 3 wide. I saw Richardson try to dive under Reagan. I got a little bit scared to get to that middle groove. Alright. Give Casey a push. We're past Reagan. Alright, if we're going to get past Casey, this is the turn we can make it happen. We're matted down on the accelerator. Got the run. Question is, can we hold it in turn 3 and 4? We're going to take it to the bottom. It's drifting. I can't keep it down there, but we have the lead, so we're going to have a little bit of an edge going into 1 and 2. Yeah, so we should be able to put maybe a little bit of distance between us and them.
You're way better than these guys. Inside.
Dang it.
Still there.
Alright, well, I guess Reagan's faster, so. Little contact with Reagan, just let him know we're out here.
Still there. Clear.
Wow, that's the first time we actually might have pulled on somebody in 3 and 4. Yeah, we actually stayed ahead of them. Holy crap. We are chasing 7 in a row right now. I don't think I've ever in this career had a streak this good. We're going to catch right up to Stremmy. We'll just make short work of him.
Clear all around, all clear.
But that kind of upset my line into that turn, but we're okay. We got us in the lead, and then it's Reagan, Kane, Richardson. Stop looking at standings in the turn.
Inside. Still there.
Well, it's still us in the lead. But then we got Richardson in 4th, Biffle's 5th, Clausen, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Scott Wimmer, and then Bobby Labonte. Edwards, who's next in the points, is 23rd, so we're going to gain a chunk on Carl at this rate. But Biffle and Reagan, they're still only going to have a small amount of points that they're going to let us gain on them with where they're running. Oh my gosh, now it's starting to get slippery. Yeah, the right rear's wearing out more. It's wearing twice as fast almost as my... Well, it's wearing almost twice as fast as my front tires. Right front anyway. It's wearing probably like 2/3 faster than my left rear, so we're definitely on the loose side still. And we had a little stint there where it felt comfortable, and now it's really starting to want to walk around on me on these exits. I can't let Reagan win this, but I can't smoke these tires. So here's what I'm thinking. If Kane and Reagan are ahead of me, I'd rather still play it safe to not burn out my right rear. because
Still there.
the odds of them going the distance without pitting, I just don't see it happening. So we can run with them, we just don't have to race them. And we could take it easy on our equipment. And in the long run, they're going to inevitably have to pit, is the way I'm kind of thinking. Because if we continue to wear that right rear out, we're not even going to be able to beat the cars who already did pit. And they're the ones who are actually racing. Is kind of what it feels like in my mind makes the most sense.
Clear. Inside. 4003, 3 wide, inside.
Plus, if anything, 3 wide.
Stay high.
No, we're not. Plus, in my mind, like, if we were to spin, or, you know, do something stupid where we're just stupid loose, and we spin and collect one of them, then it's definitely going to bring a caution out. And a caution, we don't want to see that right now, because things are playing out into a way that Carl's mired back in the pack. These guys had to make a green flag stop. They're going to finish in the back of the pack, and we're going to gain some points.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, just not pushing it right now. The car's handling way better when we're not pushing it. Which one would argue to say that, yeah, that makes the most sense. You're driving the car where it's just, you know, it's not the fastest, but it's handling very neutral. It's kind of an ideal, well, ideal would be it's handling neutral and you're ripping lap times around the track, but
Clear. 39.957. Good work.
it's been the tracks like, well, with the exception of Vegas, it's been like the 1.5 miles that have been just really tough on us. Kentucky, Gateway was good. I don't think that's a 1.5 miles though. Kentucky, Chicago. Was Kansas bad for us? Or have we even gone to Kansas in the nationwide cars yet? I think we have. This, they're going 4 wide. No, they're 2 wide, 3 wide. Okay. Let's see if they're going into this turn 4 wide. Oh my gosh, Mike, why didn't you go down to the bottom? I don't know what Brad's doing. Damn it, Brad.
Still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
That's going to put us to 4th. We're going to have to let off the throttle a little bit more to try to get a run to go underneath Leffler. Well, that kind of bugabooed that up.
Clear all around, all clear. 48.
But on the plus side, I mean, again, these are 3 cars ahead of us that we know haven't pit. So, we should be okay. Now, if a caution does come out, there's a chance they don't even have to pit. So we definitely want to see this thing stay green. .39, 11 to go. It's crazy to think we have the California Cup race coming up, and then it's well, then it's Gateway for trucks, and then it's Richmond time to set the chase in the Cup cars, and it's practically over for the Nationwide Series. Well, not over, but getting to that point is what I meant. If I'm correct, what is this, 27, 28? Yeah, we'll have, like, I pretty horrible with the numbers at the moment. I can't think straight. But we'll have like 7 or 8 races left, something like that. Johnny Sauter.
3 wide.
We're gonna take it to the outside. Oh my gosh, that worked.
Clear, clear. 39.
Shocked that that worked.
Good work. Keep racing. You're way better than these guys. Still there. Here. Here.
Crap.
Still there. Clear all around. All
The
clear.
right front's starting to go down. The left front's really starting to wear.
Side,
We've been
side.
taking it easier. The right front's caught up to where, right about where. Whoa, Casey.
Still there. Still there.
Reagan's pitting.
Here. 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 Still there.
Is Biffle next to me?
Leader hitting this time.
Yeah, he is.
Here. Here. Clear all around. All
We're
clear.
gonna try to pass Casey. We could slide job on him because even if he gets past us, we know he's coming in this lap.
Clear all around. All clear.
This is exactly what needed to happen and what we were hoping would happen. Because the 4 of us, we've walked out by almost 2 seconds over Robert Richardson. Let's see. Biffle hasn't pit.
Leader hitting this time.
I'm the leader now.
No pressure out back. We'll keep you posted.
There's David Reagan. 1 lap down. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Edwards is 23rd right now. Reagan's back as low as 28th. And still dropping. Because the first car lap down was Johnny Sauter in 32nd. So the rest of these guys have to pass the line. Ugh. Such a good feeling. Reagan, 31st to lap down. Sucks for Casey. Yep. Biffle went down pit road. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So the highest running driver in the field who's ahead of us in points is going to be Richardson had a pit too. Forgot about him. It looks like it's going to be Carl Edwards in 19th, and we are 178 behind him. Edwards is going back to the point lead, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to put Reagan back in 30th, and Biffle more than likely is going to be somewhere in that range. Wow, I was scratching my nose and I took a very low entry. On an even bigger note, I'm assuming what happened was Richardson went to go to pit road and he slowed up Kyle because we jumped like a massive second, like an extra second on him on that lap. So we're like 3.2. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. How many guys are pitting? Carl Edwards is up to 8th. How many drivers are pitting? Because now that ruins the whole strategy. And that ruins everything. Reagan and Biffle are up to 22nd, 23rd. They were in the 30s.
4, 6, 7, 9.
Oh my gosh. Why are they pitting? With 3 to go when we pit under the caution. We're still good for 13 laps. Kyle Busch pit. I mean, I'm not pitting. They want to hand me a victory, so be it. We have a 17.5 second lead. Yeah, the top 8 are on the lead lap. We're about to lap Boyer. We're going to lap the field. Reagan's up to 10th. Reagan is up to 10th. Man, I thought we were going to... Biffle's up to 11th. I thought we were going to have like a really crazy good point day. It's hard to imagine being disappointed winning 7 in a row if we finish this race in victory lane, which more than likely we will. This is the white flag. And we have the whole field a lap down. We might as well just stop for a cup of tea or something. I don't drink, so that's why I figured I'd go with a cup of tea, because I don't drink and I don't drink soda, so. Water, tea, chocolate milk. Why are we talking about this? Down the back straightaway for the final time here at California in the Nationwide Series. We already broke the record. I looked it up briefly. It's 4 wins in a row, so we definitely broke that record. We're coming across the stripe this race to finish first yet again. 7 in a row here in the Nationwide Series. David frickin' Reagan got second. Kyle Busch third. Looks like Biffle fourth. Wimmer, Boyer, Casey Kane, Mark Green, Brian Clausen, Brian Keselowski. Carl Edwards is going to go back to 23rd, so we're not going to gain the most points on any of these guys, but we gained some. So that's what matters, I guess, at this point in the game. And we're still in striking distance, so we can't forget about that. We still have some time. So we'll be back for California on Wednesday for the Cup Series. In the meantime, hope you all have a good rest of your day, and until next time, have a good one.